Hello, it's Shamrocker again. Welcome to the Proud Heretic channel. In a book called When Religion Hurts You, Dr. Laura Anderson repeatedly discusses how high control religious environments can shape a person's nervous system around fear, threat detection, and self-distrust, particularly through teachings including hell, purity culture, authoritarian leadership, such as we definitely find in evangelical Christianity, particularly in the MAGA movement, and the chronic fear of being wrong. The book description specifically notes that these elements can cause psychological, relational, physical, and spiritual damage. Further, Dr. Anderson discusses religious abuse, adverse religious experiences, the nervous system, and how people often experience a body's trauma response after growing up in a high control religion. This book really hit home for me, and I would highly recommend this book to anyone who has been through religious trauma. Let this info be part of the value that you find in this video, because this book made a world of difference in helping me put names to the faces of the things that I knew I was going through and yet didn't understand what they were. Many people raised in highly scrupulous religious environments, such as I was, describe becoming hypervigilant. So this isn't just isolated to me. No, this is a real thing that happens with people, or has happened with many people who have come out of evangelical Christianity or other high control religious environments. They learn to constantly monitor their thoughts, their emotions, their desires, motives, and even bodily reactions for signs of sin, deception, rebellion, or spiritual danger. So you better watch that erection if you're looking at some woman that you're not married to, or if you're looking at some man that you're not married to, because according to the Bible, that might be sinful, you see. Now, over time, that can create a relationship with oneself that is not only psychologically unhealthy, but it's based more on suspicion than trust. In the end, that's so unhealthy on multiple metrics. There's a difference between trusting yourself blindly and learning to trust yourself honestly. I'm not talking about just let it all hang out and be irrational or harm your neighbor or yourself in the process. I'm talking about responsible autonomy that promotes human flourishing for not only yourself, but for everybody involved. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I am for learning how to trust myself honestly. And this means simply coming to the place where you can say, no, my experience matters. My conscience matters. My emotions contain information for me that I should listen to. My intuition deserves consideration and not to be erased or squelched. And I can question myself without despising myself. And I deserve to be happy and to live authentically. See, those two are completely different ideas.